may be surprised what that car will be made out of.
You kind of ask yourself, why wouldn't you make it out of wood?
Could the future of automotive breakthroughs come from biodegradable and naturally renewable resources, like wood? Joe Harmon thinks so. His creation is a 700-horsepower supercar built almost entirely out of wood composites.
Wood has incredible performance capabilities. It has a higher strength-to-weight ratio than aluminum or steel, and you can use it in composite form, much like carbon fiber or fiberglass. When you look at it that way, you kind of ask yourself, why wouldn't you make it out of wood?
The real question is, how?
Virtually everything on the car, other than the engine and transmission, starts as this. This is a sheet of veneer that's very typical for what we use. Wood is a directional material, so it has a lot of strength in this direction, but not much strength in this direction. So typically we rotate each layer 90 degrees to balance that strength out.
The Splinter Cars production team glues tens of thousands of these wafer-thin slices of veneer together into custom-molded car parts. When finally assembled, wood will make up more than 90% of this hot rod, even the wheels.
We've reinvented the wheel. It's made out of 32 layers of rotary cut oak veneer. We tested one of the spokes and it took 6,000 pounds to break it.
And it also comes with handcrafted seats.
I took a basket weaving class to learn how to weave the seats for this car, and that was a very emasculating experience.
Emasculation aside, Joe is very confident in what they're creating.
We named it the Splinter to kind of poke fun at the people. Everybody told us it was going to break apart.
Actually, Splinter is quite durable and uses innovative design to overcome some obvious challenges.
700 horsepower makes a lot of heat, so by bringing the exhaust out of the top, we can duct cool air in much easier to keep the engine bay temperatures down to keep from catching our wood on fire.
Faced with a future of diminishing resources, a car that is mostly organic makes a lot of sense.
One of the biggest benefits to wood is that it takes very little energy to produce a piece of plywood when you compare that to aluminum, steel, or carbon fiber especially. And it's not an oil, petroleum-dependent material. It's a naturally renewable, sustainable, biodegradable material.
The Splinter car could very well mean an end to junkyards, and it points to a new era in car design and manufacturing.
I could see in the future a flat-packed IKEA-type car being shipped to your doorstep that you could assemble yourself.
Whether it's a future where we chop down a truck from the backyard or pick up a kit car from the local model shop, there's no doubt that Joe and his team can see the forest through the trees.
Using a material that's so far away from the norm, it leads you in different directions. We wanted to take it to the extreme. We've definitely heard a lot of people say that it's not going to work, and we look forward to proving them wrong.
That's what innovators do. They go against the grain and charge full steam into the future, sometimes with a great deal of eccentricity.
Chinese carpenter takes to the streets in his handcrafted wooden car. You probably twigged straight away that this is a car made out of wood. It's being driven in Shenyang, Liaoning Province in China, by its maker carpenter Li Feng. The 48-year-old branched out and spent 3 months on the wooden electric. Mr. Feng has no formal training in car design and gave up on education after primary school, but still had the skill to build a car that can reach almost 20 mph when fully charged. The sudden appearance of the car on the open road evidently caused some amusement, with one driver smirking as Mr. Feng trundles along. The car has wing mirrors, a horn, indicators and, of course, headlights to illuminate the route ahead. Amusement. A driver smirks as Mr. Feng trundles along in his wooden car branching out, Mr. Fong has no formal training in car design, and gave up on education after primary school spec. The car has wing mirrors, a horn, indicators and, of course, headlights to illuminate the route ahead.
This electric car stands out on the streets of Shule County in far west China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. And that's probably because it's been handmade out of wood by two brothers. The two men spent 7 months working on the car. At 6 meters long, 2 meters wide and 1.7 meters high, the car is able to carry 6 passengers. The body of the car is made from wood from apricot and walnut trees and weighs 600 kilograms. The body has been finely carved and displays a unique local Uyghur style, along with a distinctive European look. The car runs on 6 batteries, which can run 100 kilometers at a speed of 40 to 60 kilometers per hour when fully charged. No expense has been spared on the interior decoration either. Finely carved seats have been covered with hand-knitted woolen covers. Passengers can also listen to the radio while travelling in the car.
I had this idea to make an electric car long ago. Last year, my brother and I made a wooden electric car, and it was later bought by a tourist for 70,000 yuan. So this year, we decided to make another car with more improvements.
The brothers say they're not only hoping to sell the car for a profit, they're also hoping to draw attention to their impressive wood carving skills.
Wat een geluid, hè? Allemaal uit die uitlader. Oh jee, motor is uitgevallen.
Nee, de motor is uitgevallen.
De motor is uitgevallen, Remco. Starten, je moet hem weer opnieuw starten.
Even starten? Denk
Ja.
wel even. Ja, ik denk die zo even.
Ja.
Video natuurlijk.
Zit daar de startknop? Ah, dat klinkt beter, ja. Ja, die carburateur, hè? Die staat verstopt.
Termini la perfezione. Alcune potrebbero usare il 3D. Io l'ho fatto il 3D. Linii nu trebuia definite, trebuia făcut. Numai că am făcut problema